Hello dear children, welcome to our channel. Today let's listen to a very famous English moral story. The story is called The Thirsty Crow. Before we start the story, let's have a little hook. So here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Under the hot sun, a crow flies here and there in search of water. He struggles to find some water to drink. Finally, he spots a clay pot and drinks water from it. Now let's hear this story in detail. Can you guess what lesson we will learn at the end of the story? Let's find out. Once upon a time, in a village, there lived a clever crow. It was the middle of summer. The sun was very hot. Caw, caw, cried the crow. I am very, very thirsty. I need water to drink, or else I will die of thirst. He flew up into the sky and looked down. The fields were dry. All the rivers and ponds were without water. The crow flew across the village. Suddenly, he saw an old clay pot. There was some water in it. The crow became very happy. Oh, I will get water from the pot and quench my thirst, he thought. He went near the pot and looked inside it. Yes, there was some water, but the water was too low. His beak could not touch the water. The crow tried and tried again, but he couldn't get any water. He felt sad and hopeless. What shall I do? If I don't get water soon, I'll die of thirst, he said to himself. The poor crow looked around. He saw many pebbles near the pot. An idea came to his mind. He picked up a pebble in his beak and dropped it into the pot. Plop! The pebble fell into the pot. The crow picked up another stone and dropped it into the pot. Plop! 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 The stones fell into the pot one by one. Slowly, slowly, the water began to rise. The crow was very happy. He kept on dropping the stones into the pot until the water reached the top. Finally, he dipped his beak into the water and drank deeply. Ah, how delicious it is, he said. After a long and hard work, I got water to drink. I am so happy. The crow drank enough water and felt strong and energetic. He took a deep breath and flew away into the sky. So children, whenever you face any problem in your life, never lose hope. If you try your best and don't give up, you can solve the hardest problem. Our thirsty crow worked hard and did not give up. That's why he got water to drink. Remember, if there is a will, there is a way. So the moral of the story is if you use your brain and never give up, you can solve even the hardest problems. Now let's sing a song based on the story. There was a crow, a clever crow, who lived in a village by the river. One day he went out to look for food, but soon he was back with a heavy load. A shiny bright piece of cheese that smelled so fine. The crow was so glad he found such a treat, and perched upon a nearby tree to eat his prize, when suddenly a sly fox came by, whose eyes spied the cheese and made him cry. Oh please, kind crow, would you let me try that cheese? I'd be most grateful if you would share a bite. It looks so delicious, fresh and white. The crow considered a moment, then spoke with guile. You're quite a sly one, aren't you, Mr. Fox? I see right through your tricks, your sneaky ways. I know what you're after. Oh, so well. You want my cheese. You'll have to do as I say. You must first praise me, tell me I am grand, and play a little tune with your own two hands. The fox was puzzled, but determined to get the cheese. He clapped his paws and sang with a smile. Oh, crow, you are so grand and great. You really ought to be in a king's estate. I'll do whatever you want. Now hand over that cheese. Please give it to me. I'm begging at your feet. The crow just laughed and said, "That's not enough, my friend. You must do as I said, and then I will share my bread." The fox grew impatient. Anger filled his heart, and as he struck the tree, the cheese fell apart. He snatched the pieces, ran off in a huff, and left the crow alone in the tree, with nothing but the crumbs. Now, children, remember to be kind to others and never trust a fox, no matter how sweet they may sound. Now let's see what you have learned from the story. Time for some fun. Hello, buddy. Are you ready to test your learning? Let's start. Question number 1. What season was it? The answer is summer. Question number 2. What was a crow feeling when he saw the water in the pot? The answer is hopeful. He felt sad and hopeless. Question number 3. What did the crow pick up to raise the water level? The answer is stones. Question number 4. How did the crow feel after drinking the water? The answer is strong and energetic. Now let's see what you have learned from the story. What did the crow do to solve his problem? Of course, he used his brain. Our thirsty crow worked hard and did not give up. That's why he got water to drink. Remember, if there is a will, there is a way. So children, today we learned a very nice English moral story, The Thirsty Crow, and also we learned its moral, which is if you use your brain and never give up, you can solve even the hardest problems. Now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye.